Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be going over the patch notes for tomorrow's update. So unfortunately we didn't get Shin or Glox this week, but next week we should be getting Shin and Glox, and the week after that we should be getting the Tower of God collaboration. Of course that is currently speculation, but I reckon it probably will actually come into reality really. Because if not, we wouldn't have had a stream on January, JP stream on January, which means then it would have messed up the times for banners. And because we do have an extra day in March this year, that is my explanation for the reason why the collab will be next week. On JP, of course. But anyway, let's get into it. So, this is not synced with Global, so don't worry about that. New hero arena has been added. Melee and the new King have been put in it for the remaining half, I'm pretty sure, which is kind of nice. Melee disappears on the 31st and King lasts all the way to the end of Hero Arena, which is fair enough because Melee's been out for quite a while as it is anyway. Rewards not changed, so it's still normal boxes. Still got these. Shop amounts haven't changed either. Once again, default Foot Soldiers thing. And then we've got the bug with Shin, where his skill just wasn't working. And then they fixed Nidhogg, because there was a bug with Nidhogg, even though they don't even touch it. I don't know how it bugs out, but average Grand Cross developer. Anyway, we're going to now be going on to JP, and I'm actually going to be showing you the teams for Hero Arena. Not the teams to beat it, but the teams that are currently here, and also the fact that the rewards are the same. So the rewards have not changed, even though LR coins are a lot less valuable. And the fact that they increased the amount Labyrinth gives. Labyrinth now gives 50. This still only gives, you know, Master 100 and at the max level 240. So if you're like a lower level person, you're not going to be getting many LR coins a week. I should say if you do it on the bottom one, 7 teams. Actually, they may have increased the bottom few, but they definitely not increased Master, which is what I do. I just do Master because it's the one where you can use links. So anything above Master, so these two top ones here, you can't use links, and it's 320k CC and 340k CC, which is absurd amounts of CC. Let's look at 200k, let's look at the teams. So once again, they always have the normal Unknown team, normal Ragnarok team, a new looking Fairy team. LR Margaret is now on the Goddess team, which is going to make it a little bit more irritating, because of course, she does have the crit chance, crit damage increase, as well as having the crit res lower. She's got more stats in general. The top's also the normal catastrophe team as well. Onto this one, we've got some weird group. Well, of course, because this is the lowest level, the teams are probably going to be a little bit worse. But what the hell is that? A demonic beast team. You know, if you've ever wanted to verse a demonic beast team in a place where only PvP passives really work, well, here you go. I don't know why they've done that, but that's a free win there for whoever's doing the lowest difficulty. And also, this team here could actually be quite a trouble, especially for a newer player, if they don't have melee, because they're going to struggle to get through Diane. This team here is also quite irritating as well. You've got Infect. Irons can actually do a lot of damage when he's built up very well. Once again, Merlin, if she might have Relic, she might not have Relic, and then Goth is kind of irritating because of course buff Seal as well, so you're going to get a lot of debuff spam on you. Onto this one, Ghislaine is going to be Demon King with Red Melascula. Okay, this tower is definitely a lot harder than the other two, because this is like basically like these two are going to try and get their ultimate, these two are going to tank. This one's just irritating because of course it's got Ghislaine, which is of course going to lower, let's say using the new melee, or lower your new melee's attack by 30%. You've got these three here, which are going to be just really irritating to deal with. You got Weak Point, you got Sever and Infect, of course then you've got her Elemental Explosion skill. Here, once again, another really irritating team to verse. You've got Attack lower, you've got basically Immortality, you've got Debuff Spam, and of course then your Demon King, which you have to kill in 2 turns. Once again, this one, really irritating as well, because Liz, which is healable, of course, mild damage reduction. It's definitely not as bad as the other tower, the first tower's Goddess team, which has got LR Margaret on it. This Unknown team will be really horrible. For a new player, for 200k, that's a horrible team. Albedo is a very exclusive character and very strong. Schulte, if you don't know how to play against her, is once again also very strong. and Hell's debuffs are going to be horrible, especially for a new player. Thankfully, it is the bottom, the last one though, so it is sort of like you don't really have to worry about your team's HP after you go on to the next floor. Plat next. Onto Plat, you've got like your more average-looking unknown team for this. Once again, Tyr and Hell, another Goddess team, another Catastrophe team, another Ragnarok team. Another Ragnarok team, a Humans Ragnarok weird hybrid team, unknown team, fairy team, which is a rare thing to see, but that's going to be really hard. That's going to be a really hard hitting team because of these two. She will increase everyone's crit damage and all that kind of stuff, and he gets a lot of attack related stat boost for every fairy. He will provide basic stats, and she'll just be there for the healing really, and for the extra fairy on the field. And then let's get another like B-Tech Goddess team. On to the final one, got another B-Tech Goddess team, Fairies, Rag. It's like the same teams, apart from this one, which can be actually a little bit more irritating, because if you don't break her shield, she'll get the attack-related stat boost, and then you die, because Philo can hit really, really, really hard. Masters, this is the one I do. You got Sins, sorry, you got Catastrophes, you've then got Humans with LR Escanor, which is going to be a pain to deal with. Probably try and kill him off turn 1. You've then got Goddess team with Goddess Liz, once again irritating. Catastrophe team, and then a weird Catastrophe team with her in it. I think she's there to sort of boost Tyr's damage. Goddess team with, with this guy who has got his Liz shield, and LR Liz, who of course has the really high defense related stat boost. Okay, team 2 is the really like the character normally people knows what she does, which is basically she blocked all AoE skills for friendly and for the enemies. What I mean by that, let's just say she applies a debuff to my team. I can't use any AoE buffs, any AoE healing. I can use AoE ult, I'm pretty sure still, and I can't use any AoE skills. It's really irritating. But yeah, you got that team. You got Ragnarok once again. Humans with LR Escanor and these two, which is weird to see these two appear in here. Aaron maybe not, but Levi kind of yes. But I guess he doesn't have Infect. And then, of course, you have Catastrophes at the bottom. Okay, this one now. Goddess team again. This one probably won't be too bad. They got a blue top instead of red. This team will be slightly irritating, but as long as you go first, you won't have any problems. Casual Ragnarok team, really. Not much basic stat boost, so you can probably kill Tyr turn 1. This team will be slightly irritating because it's so much basic stat boost. You've got 20, 50, 20, 70% basic stat boost just from these three. So Philo's going to be quite tanky. She'll probably have around 350 to 400k HP. And then you've got some hybrid Catastrophe Aaron team. I don't know why. And then they get to 320k, which is where it starts to get quite irritating. You've got, once again, Goddess team, the same unknown team we just saw, same human Catastrophe team, Ragnarok, Demons, but this time Demon King. So Demon King is on like the easiest one and the second hardest one. He's not in the other middle two. Catastrophe, sorry, Rag, Goddess, Unknown, another unknown team, and then Catastrophe. This is a really weird floor. And then we have Goddesses. With this team would actually be quite irritating because you've got basic stats, basic stats, basic stats, and basic stats. Sorry, and damage reduction. Sorry. Unknown, Catastrophe, Unknown, Ragnarok, and then on to the final one, which is of course the most irritating one normally. Goddess team, Unknown, which has got a lot of basic stats. Basically, it's trying to make Tyr as tanky as possible so he can wipe. Ghislaine. If you don't know, Ghislaine is a super powerful character. She has one of the highest base attacks in the game still to this day. She's pretty sure she's third now. Melee's number 1, then you got Roxy, Blue Roxy, and then you've got Ghislaine, I'm pretty sure. But this team's going to be really irritating to deal with. Really, you've got buff removal, you've got insanely high basic stats and quite good DPS, you've got a tank, and then you've got, basically, if you don't break the shield, they're going to get this 20% attack rate stat boost, which will make Ghislaine hit even harder. And bear in mind, most of these characters are probably all 6-6, if not all 6-6, which means Irons is going to be providing so much damage reduction, because Irons at 6-6 gives like 28% damage reduction. Sorry, damage lower on like everyone. Once again, Ragnarok team, and then some humans Catastrophe hybrid. This team, you've got Unknown, Goddess, some weird King Pierce rate boost team, I don't know why. Ragnarok, and then Catastrophe human hybrid. Final one, you have the weird hybrid Pierce thing team. Goddess team, you've then got Unknown, you've got Ragnarok, and you've got Catastrophe Humans. This team is quite common, I don't know why. Maybe it's because Aaron can lower the crit resistance, and then hopefully Lilia can crit with like a 50% crit resistance, like sorry, crit chance. But overall, like, I wouldn't recommend doing the higher ones, especially now that LR coins are so easy to get. I would just say just do like what I do, which is 300k if you can. If not, of course, if you can't do 300k, do 250 or 200, but at least do one of them a week. So that means you're able to get like, you know, a few LR coins a week. Because bear in mind, I can do 300k, which gives me 10 a week. That's a true awakening a week, you know, because that's just how it is. Because that's how you get 10 from this one. But of course, this one you get like 15. I think that one you get like 24. But it's, of course, you can try 340k, but this one's going to be very hard because you got to deal with Revive. You've got Ghislaine. Once again on this one doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. Once again, Revive, and then damage cap there as well. But no, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.